What do a wooden bee, rubber sandals, a meringue dessert and a shell ashtray have in common? As a buzzy bee toy, jandals, pavlova and a Pāua shell ashtray, they are Kiwiana, items that are part of New Zealand's popular culture. Once heard, who can forget the sound of a buzzy bee? Since the 1940s, generations of Kiwi kids have loved the brightly coloured pull-along toy. Made from rubber and based on the Japanese sandal is the jandal, worn at almost any occasion from weddings to wakes. From the office to the beach, it's essential summer footwear. The pavlova is a meringue, the size of a dinner plate covered in cream with a fruit topping. To Kiwis, it is what apple pie is to Americans. Yet for years, Australians have claimed this dessert as their own. The battle between us continues to this day. The Paua shell was already here. It just needed polishing to join the Kiwiana club. And boy, did it make a lovely ashtray. But in 1961, the Paua shell rose above the ashes. In Bluff, a small fishing town at the bottom of the South Island, a minor domestic quibble between a married couple would lead to them becoming the undisputed king and queen of Kiwiana. Fred and Myrtle Flutie had lived in Bluff for over 20 years. Their little slice of pavlova paradise was an unassuming bungalow that looked out over Bluff Harbour. Their lounge looked like any other. That is until, using a bit of Kiwi ingenuity, the couple redecorated. It started innocently enough when Myrtle asked Fred if he would not leave his polished Paua shells lying on the living room floor, as they were an obstacle course for her vacuum cleaner. Their solution, possibly testimony to already being married for over 30 years, was to start nailing the shells to the living room wall, where vacuum cleaners seldom ventured. She'll be right, thought Fred. She'll be right on the lounge walls. Soon the DIY project was wall-to-wall Paua shells. But things didn't stop there. Fred and Myrtle had an eye for kitsch collectibles, and soon a variety of trinkets and shells from around the world were added to their little slice of God's own. Wanting to share their Paua palace, the couple opened their home to the public in 1963. Welcomed by Fred and Myrtle's friendly faces, visitors from around the world were entertained and enthralled by the Paua Shell Lounge.
There's always somebody coming in, and some buses too. I love it. I look forward to every day of it.
It was Kiwiana kitsch at its best, made in New Zealand and then polished and nailed to the wall by the Fluties.
These shells have all been collected. My husband has collected them around Fiordland, the Sounds, and they have all been polished by him. And there's 1,145 in this room. This is our prize shell, and number one shell. There's only one like it in the room. They are all different colours. He has been 27 years collecting them. And my job is to dust them.
Arriving at 258 Marine Parade, visitors were treated to the sound of happy organ music, Fred's favourite, and this soundtrack helped bring the house to life.
It would be hidden beauty if we didn't open the house to the public. So there and then we opened our house 63. I love the company. I don't mind how many comes or how many buses or anything. I enjoy it.
Well, it's a hobby with us, Myrtle and I, and we meet lovely people from all over the world. And you can't wish for anything better than that. Yes, you know. And I find out a lot of things that I never knew before.
With characters as colourful as their Paua shells, this ordinary couple watched their fame and collection grow. As the king and queen of Kiwiana kitsch, it's not surprising they were soon advertising celebrities. The couple in their lounge were beamed into living rooms throughout New Zealand.
Tonight, Fred and I are eating out. In fact, we're going to our favourite place. Well, let's get going. Here we are. There's nowhere else in the world like this. After 63 years of marriage, Fred still knows how to light the fire. If they didn't know about Bluff before, they know about it now.
The house was open to the public 7 days a week, 8 hours a day. Together, Fred and Myrtle welcomed more than 1 million visitors to their home over 37 years. In 1998, they celebrated their 70th wedding anniversary. For an ordinary couple, they were pretty extraordinary.
Down here in Bluff, we're as New Zealand as anybody else. We're in the same time zone. We've got all the mod cons. We watch the same TV programs as everybody else. We even eat the same bread. So I don't know why anybody sees us as being any different.